Plastic surgeries that went wrong, part 1. Sahar Taber was a beautiful girl. I mean, very beautiful. And she got famous in 2017 because she was kind of starting to change her looks crazy. Little by little. Some people were even calling her the ugly version of Angelina Jolie. Turns out that she wasn't even trying to look like Angelina Jolie. She was actually inspired by Emily from Corpse Bride. Do you like the before or after? And like this video if I should do a part 2. Plastic surgeries going wrong, part 3. Emily Nguyen was a young teen who wanted to get breast implants. This surgery is normal and usually has high success rates. But when going in for the surgery, Emily did not know what was about to go down. The doctors put her under anesthesia and left for 15 minutes without watching her. And when the nurse came back, she noticed she was blue and in a coma-like state. Turns out she went into cardiac arrest before the procedure even began. They left her there for 4 hours instead of calling the cops. When Emily woke up, she was in a vegetable state, unable to really talk or even move. Her parents believe she's either gone now or literally trapped inside of her own body. Other doctors believe there was too much anesthetic used. Be careful who you trust working on your body. Like this video for part 4.
Hey, drive by like MVP. Hey, I got money, they envy me. I'm with the gang, I'm with the mob. What was you thinking? Remember them days? Hey, drive by like MVP. Hey, I got money, they envy me. I'm with the gang, I'm with the mob.
Plastic surgery is going wrong, part 5. Jocelyn Wildenstein. As you can see, she's beautiful. Passionate about hunting, she met her husband, the ex-Wildenstein. They met at a gun range, and when they got together, he really had a thing for giant cats. So he wanted her to get surgery to look more like a cat. She got surgery and it got weirder, until this was the final result. Sadly enough, they're divorced now. And she still looks like that to this day. I know people do crazy things for love, but don't be just crazy, women. Plastic surgery is going wrong, part 4. Raji Narang Singh. Raji always said she was a female living in a male's body, so she wanted to change that. She found somebody in the black market doing it for the cheap. Her surgeon, this woman who also transitioned, filled her face with toxic injections that she spent $3,000 on. Why would you trust somebody with an ant booty? That should have been a red flag, that right there. Everything started out fine until her face started to swell and bubble soon after. Her face started to sink and it all went downhill from there. Her surgeon's in jail now for practicing unsafe surgeries on other people. And as for Raji, she's still getting surgery to correct her face. She's looking way better today. Like this video for a part 5.
This lady's surgery ended up so bad she can't even close her eyes to sleep. This woman from England got an eyelid lift after losing 50 pounds. The surgeon decided to do both her upper and lower eyelid. When she woke up from surgery, she couldn't stop crying, but the surgeon said it was all fine. She later found out that as she slept, her eyes stayed open. This is what she looks like as she slept. She tried to sue the surgeon, but he was already bankrupt.
This one's pretty sad. Don't let this video flop. Plastic surgery's gone wrong, part 9. April Brown. From a young age, April always felt unattracted to men because she didn't have that big of a bottom. Knowing this, someone at her job offered to give her a back alley injection at her house for the cheap. She was very excited and said yes. She was scheduled for 4 injections, but she felt odd during the first one because the person that was injecting her kept leaving during the middle of the procedure. So she requested it to be stopped. Luckily, she stopped it when she did because she could have lost her life. She lost her arms, legs, and her butt, sadly. She's just happy to be alive and smiling today. Lesson of the day, stop going for the cheap and learn who's working on your body. Like this video for a part 10. Plastic surgery's gone wrong, part 7. Janice Dickinson. Janice was beautiful and you could say one of the world's first supermodels. She was gorgeous and many other models and celebs admired her. But old age started to hit and Janice got a little too addicted to Botox and lip fillers. This is Janice today. A huge difference if you ask me. Plastic surgery is fine, but don't get too carried away. There are more natural and organic ways to keep your youth. I mean, just look at Jada Pinkett Smith. Like this video if you want a part 8.
And this is why you shouldn't do plastic surgery on your own. Hang Miyoku was obsessed with plastic surgery. After tons of procedures, the doctor wouldn't even operate on her anymore. So she bought cooking oil and injected it on her face. This is her before photo, and then this is her now.
Plastic surgery is going wrong, part 6. Vishal Thakur had decided to get a nose job after recently getting a divorce. He thought everything was going to run smooth because he was going to one of the top surgeons, L. Angelo Cuzzolino. The first surgery went well, but after a while he started having trouble breathing. 22 surgeries from the same surgeon, and now he has no nose. This is what Mr. Thakur looks like today, and he has to breathe through a straw in his nose.
Not fair, and nobody should suffer what I had to.
The super sad thing is the surgeon was the president of the board. It was said that he sued, but I'm not sure who won or not. Like this video for a part 6. Plastic surgery has gone wrong part 2. Han Myoku was a Korean beautiful model. At age 28, she had moved to Japan to further her career and got her first surgery. Her first surgery came out amazing, but later on she started getting more and more surgeries. After a while, her face became plumped. Unsatisfied with how she looked, she kept going to doctors for surgeries and they kept refusing her. They're afraid of how she looked getting worse. Han Myoku became addicted to silicone injections and started to buy some off the black market since no doctor would help her. When she ran out of money, she started injecting cooking oil into her skin. This is how her face looked soon after. A lot of people saw this and raised money to help her get a surgery to fix this. But this is all doctors could do. Plastic surgeries are okay to have, but always be careful what you do with your body. Anyways, guys, I've been playing this crazy cat game. It's so fun and addicting. You collect cats, dress them up, and take care of them. I want to see if y'all can beat me and collect more cats than me. Link is in the bio. Download the game and let me know how many cats you actually collect. This game is so fun.
I would roast you, but my mom said I'm not allowed to burn trash.
You guys asked for it, so don't let this video flop. Plastic surgery gone wrong part 8. This is Rachel Napier, and she kind of messed up. Rachel went to a Botox party and got Botox in her forehead and lip fillers in her lip. Problem is, the person at the party didn't have the proper training to be doing this. 3 hours later, her lips blew up 3 times bigger than they were. That injection hit an artery and it got blocked, so there was no blood hitting to her lips, so it swelled up. Luckily for her, she rushed to the hospital and got it fixed. If you're gonna do Botox, make sure you have a licensed doctor on hand, because there's been people who have lost their lips. Like this video for a part 9.